Imagine walking into an upscale lounge, flashing a brand new $2,000 European designer belt, thinking you look like an absolute lifestyle god, only to realize the conglomerate that manufactured it is currently in the corporate equivalent of an intensive care unit. For the last decade, the global luxury fashion cartel operated under a bulletproof assumption. No matter how high they raised prices or how uninspired their designs became, consumers would continue to max out their credit cards just to flash a European logo. Well, welcome to 2026, where that exact arrogance just hit a concrete wall at 90 miles an hour. We aren't just looking at a standard retail slowdown. We are witnessing a historic, straight-sets demolition of Western luxury empires. As someone who has spent 26 years doing business inside Asia, watching economic tides shift from the front lines, I can tell you the reality is far worse than the sanitized version you're reading in the financial press. The old guard fashion houses didn't just lose their footing, they completely alienated their most profitable demographic, and the crown is officially being seized by a new class of players. The scoreboard of a retail bloodbath. To understand just how serious this crisis has become, look at the numbers. The world's biggest luxury brands are posting some of their worst results in decades. LVMH, the owner of Louis Vuitton, suffered its worst quarterly stock performance on record. Its highly profitable leather goods division has declined for 7 straight quarters, while the company's share price fell 28% in early 2026, wiping an estimated $56 billion from Bernard Arnault's fortune. Kering, Gucci's parent company, is in even deeper trouble. Gucci's revenue plunged 26% in 2025 and continued falling into 2026, while net profits dropped 46%. Burdened with $9.5 billion in debt, Kering sold its perfume division for $4 billion and plans to close around 100 stores. Burberry has also been hit hard, cutting 1,700 jobs, reporting its first modern operating loss and losing its place in the FTSE 100 after its market value fell by around 60% over 5 years. Perhaps the most damaging revelation came from inside the industry itself. Kering admitted it had spent years sending its weakest products to poorly located stores in China, assuming consumers would buy anything with a European luxury label. That strategy backfired spectacularly. In less than 2 years, an estimated 50 million Chinese consumers turned away from Western luxury brands, signaling one of the biggest shifts the luxury industry has ever seen. The anatomy of a massive self-sabotage. The common explanation is that luxury sales collapsed because Chinese consumers ran out of money, but that's only part of the story. They didn't stop buying luxury, they stopped buying European luxury. Between 2017 and 2021, China's luxury market tripled in size, driving about 40% of global luxury growth. Confident that demand would never slow, European brands poured billions into China and repeatedly raised prices. Some handbags jumped from around $1,300 to over $2,000 in just a few years, without making meaningful improvements in quality or craftsmanship. Then 3 major events changed everything. China's property market weakened, youth unemployment surged above 21%, and consumers began questioning why they were paying premium prices for products that felt increasingly repetitive and uninspired. As trust faded, many shoppers shifted their spending towards brands they believed offered better value and stronger cultural relevance. The rise of Guochao and the new top seeds. As European luxury brands struggled, a cultural movement known as Guochao, national trend, reshaped China's luxury market. Rather than chasing European logos, many young affluent consumers began embracing premium brands rooted in Chinese history, craftsmanship, and cultural identity, from Song Dynasty-inspired design to Qing Dynasty jewelry techniques. The shift is reflected in the numbers. Interest in Chinese luxury jewelry rose from 72% to 78% in just 1 year. Local leather goods brands saw demand surge while Western competitors declined, and Chinese beauty brands rapidly expanded their market share. One standout success is Lao Pu Gold, whose revenue skyrocketed from 1.4 million yuan in 2022 to 8.5 billion yuan in 2024. Even more striking, about 77% of its customers also shop at Louis Vuitton, Hermès, and Cartier, proving these consumers haven't abandoned luxury, they've simply chosen brands that better reflect their own culture. Similarly, beauty brand Mao Geping more than doubled its revenue in 3 years by building premium cosmetics around traditional Chinese aesthetics and local ingredients. The Shanxi designer who outmaneuvered Paris. One of the biggest winners of this shift is Songmont, a Chinese handbag brand founded in 2013 by former UX designer Fu Han. Frustrated by Western luxury bags that prioritized status over practicality, she created premium leather handbags inspired by everyday life and Chinese design, positioning them in the affordable luxury range of $140 to $420. Instead of relying on expensive advertising, Songmont built a loyal following through digital platforms and word of mouth. By 2025, its strategy was paying off. Flagship stores were packed, online sales surged 90%, and while nearby Gucci and Dior boutiques struggled with low foot traffic, Songmont was thriving. Its success became impossible to ignore when LVMH chairman Bernard Arnault reportedly visited a Songmont flagship store during a trip to China, examining the brand's products firsthand, a powerful sign that even the world's largest luxury empire was paying attention to a fast-rising local competitor. Can the West reclaim the baseline? The big question now is whether Chinese luxury brands can replicate their domestic success on the global stage. Brands like Songmont and Lao Pu Gold are expanding carefully, opening stores in major Asian luxury hubs, shipping to more than 150 countries, and attracting growing numbers of international customers. Chinese fashion house Shiatsi Chen has also gained recognition at Paris Fashion Week, marking an important milestone for Asian luxury. The shift mirrors what happened in the auto industry, where Chinese manufacturers evolved from overlooked challengers into global competitors. Recognizing the threat, European luxury giants are scrambling to respond. Kering appointed turnaround specialist Luca De Maio as CEO, while both Kering and LVMH have invested in Chinese luxury brands and increased culturally focused marketing campaigns. But rebuilding trust with consumers may prove far more difficult than simply launching new products or advertisements. The ultimate takeaway? The era of old-world fashion houses extracting massive premium margins based solely on a vintage name and a European zip code is officially dead. If you're doing business globally, managing supply chains, or tracking where international consumer capital is flowing, this structural reallocation of wealth changes the entire playing field. Slapping a token dragon illustration onto a canvas backpack for a seasonal holiday collection will no longer turn the tide. Rebuilding genuine brand equity with a sophisticated, hyper-discerning consumer base that has already embraced superior, culturally authentic alternatives takes decades, assuming the window hasn't already closed completely. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and understand the real economic shifts transforming global markets directly from someone operating on the inside, make sure to smash that like button right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Would you drop your hard-earned money on an independent, master-crafted heritage brand? Or are you holding out for the classic European fashion houses to stage a massive comeback tour? Don't miss our upcoming deep dives into the hidden corporate shifts changing the global retail landscape. Hit subscribe, turn on those notification bells, and I will see you all in the very next video.